If you were to write about a storybook family, it would have been Eric Brown's. And if you were to single out a child who was on the right track, it would have been 15-year-old Monty, a track star, bright, until one night when he not only got off the right track, he completely derailed.
Just as I'm settling back down to sleep, I get the call that no parent ever wants to get. And my whole world changed.
The call came from Brown's home in Frisco. His 3 sons had waited until the parents were gone before experimenting with hallucinogens. They thought they had purchased LSD. It wasn't.
A synthetic drug
known as
25I N-bomb.
N-bomb? It's actually a fake LSD, a synthetic form of drugs like K2 or bath salts. It's a problem that's exploding in Collin County and a big challenge for prosecutors.
Because they don't know what they're putting in their system, it's the equivalent of them playing Russian roulette with their life.
The N-bomb stuff, the chemicals that formulate that form of drug are very similar in the way that they affect a person, but there's a very significant difference in the fact that it's caused dozens of deaths around the country of kids in that range of age, roughly from 15 to 29 seems to be the age range that seems to be mostly attracted to that stuff.
Drugs like these are slickly packaged. They're mixed with a liquid and sprayed on plants or potpourri. The N-bomb is a liquid form. That's what's in this vial. Synthetic highs are more dangerous than the real stuff.
I also believe that there's this belief amongst the drug users mostly, and parents to a great extent, that these drugs are, I don't want to use the word safe, but are less dangerous. And it just simply isn't the case. We've got documented deaths from all different substances, all the ones you just mentioned from across the country. That certainly rebuts that theory.
The backbone for many of the synthetic drugs is a white powder that comes from the Orient, and it's growing in popularity among the 15 to 29-year-old age group.
So what is happening is not only have there been fatal overdoses, but a lot of these substances, for example, like weaponized weed is a term that's been coined. And after ingesting some of the weaponized weed, that's been known to induce a dangerous psychotic state in the user. It's also led to some very violent encounters with police.
They have a lot of parents out there that just have absolutely no idea the scope of the problem, many times what this stuff is.
For parents like Eric Brown, the warning was too late.
A friend of my son, he had a lot of sleepovers at their house. Mom was very involved. She had intercepted a backpack full of homemade pipes for weed. She'd also intercepted some texts. She had attempted to contact the first 2 parents involved in this text. They both said, well, that's not my kid. That must be your kid. My kid would never do that. The 3rd parent she didn't bother to contact after this experience. Well, the 3rd parent was me.
Would that have made a difference? Eric Brown isn't sure, but he preaches the sermon of a grieving parent. Drugs are bad. Synthetic drugs can be fatal. For the CBS DFW Web Team, LP Phillips News Radio 1080, KRLD.